G'day team, we are out trolling the ocean today, hopefully after a few fish with the expert himself, Todd from Team Garmin. Toddy, welcome aboard.
Thanks, Paul.
Mate, tell me, what are we doing today in the sense of lures? Are we going to be running bibless or bibbed? I mean, there's so many different varieties of lures on the market. You walk into your local anaconda store and it's you get a little bit daunted, really. You're looking at it thinking, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I guess having one of each in your tackle box is a good start, but we've got a couple of lures of the old favourites.
Yeah, most definitely. These guys have proven pretty productive for us. We like to run that sort of medium to deep diver bib, and we run them short and long so that we can actually get a good crossover as well on the spread.
What about the rods and reels here, mate? Because they look unbreakable. What do you think?
Mate, I've been told they're unbreakable and I haven't broken one yet, so they're doing
Fingers crossed. And of course we are running the Shimano TLD-25, been in the family of Shimano for decades, and they are just one robust reel. We've got about 15 kilo, looks like platypus pretest on that.
It is, yep.
Okay, and of course the rod is a 15 kilo to 24 kilo stick. So we're fingers crossed going to get amongst it. Now the lures that we are running here, I want to get you in close so you can have a real good look as to why Todd's chosen these for the day. So this particular lure here is a Xeric?
It is, Paul, yeah. We've fished up through this Cassowary Coast region every year with the local competitions up here in the Carmine Beach Comp.
Yep.
And mate, we've found some lures in this range that really do suit our fishing purposes out here, and we've produced plenty of Spanish out here with these ones. Yeah.
Big bib.
Yeah, it is a big bib. We like to run the lures deep and short to the boat,
yep.
And also one a little longer, so definitely need that bigger bib to get that dive over the short distance.
What about the single strand piano wire that we've got here? That's, what's that, about 88 pound or something, I imagine?
It is, yeah, and primarily because we're fishing with these lures for very sharp teeth species,
yep.
So yeah, that's just to keep our gear together if we can, hopefully get the fish in the boat.
Good tip for people at home as well as with these, with the knots that you do here, or the twists, is you don't cut it, you actually just ply the wire back and forth.
Yeah,
to
correct.
Actually, so it snaps off, therefore you can run your finger along without getting that little crimp.
Yeah,
if you
definitely.
do cut it, you're going to cut your fingers.
Yeah, so what we do with that is once we'd finish the twist, we put a bend in the wire and then use that bend as a crank to be able to break it back right at the end of the twist.
Good swivel, good hardware when you are trolling is important as well, obviously, when we are using ball bearing swivels up this end of town.
Yes, definitely. Look, we try to run the bearing swivels and stuff like that on our gear.
Yeah.
We usually use the snap swivels so
yep.
that we can interchange between lures easily.
Yep. Yep.
And also it means that we can have our lures packed away while we're traveling our gear and easily rig up.
And that doesn't matter wherever you are fishing around Australia, whether you're in South Australia, WA territory or wherever, as if you are trolling, it's all the same concept really. You're just putting a lure out and hopefully a fish is going to jump on the bloody end of it. But the thing is, having that swivel, having that hardware, that's going to help you get the lure in quicker. You're already sort of ready to go. It's just a matter of clipping it on and away you drop the lures in and head out.
Definitely, Paul.
All right, well fingers crossed we can get amongst it. Let's get fishing. So we're out here now, trolling away. It didn't take too long. Once those lures hit the water, we got the spread out, literally a couple of minutes, bang, straight onto that diver. So what it is, not sure yet. Toddy, how you traveling, buddy?
Yeah, good. It went for a good run to start with. I don't think it's too big, but it's good to get fish in the boat.
Absolutely, mate. This is what it's all about. I'll tell you what, up here, we have had the luxury of having some beer-battered Spanish mackerel. You know, when you are trolling, you do get a lot of those pelagic species, and this is just one that could be on the end of our line now. But they are such a tough fight, but a terrific eating fish as well. If you have the opportunity, if you're down the southern parts of Australia and you don't have the opportunity of seeing mackerel, if you do go to a restaurant and you see mackerel on the menu, do yourself a favour and buy it and try it, because it is absolutely amazing. Oh, it's a little yellowfin. Or something. Yeah, it's a tuna.
There we go.
Well, that's all right. That means sashimi.
Couldn't do it to touch that boat in reverse just to bring it back into the breeze, back end into the breeze. Yeah.
Look at that.
Go right shoulder.
Lovely fish to boot. We'll show you here. It comes over the deck now. Look at that. It's like a rodeo, isn't it? Really, it's terrible. Come on, mate. There you go. Settle down. There's the lure of choice there, mate. Absolutely smashed it, didn't it?
Definitely did the damage. He picked that one up perfectly.
So that's a longtail tuna there. Todd, tell me about these fish, mate. Do you like to eat these?
Mate, we'd primarily use them either sashimi or bait. Yeah. They produce really well.
I find the longer fish or the bigger fish of this species that you really got to get them in quick because they'll cook themselves inside out.
Yeah, definitely.
And you really lose that quality tasting ability of what they can offer you on the table, on the palate. But a nice fish, mate. How about we bleed him up? This one here is going in the ice box, and I'll tell you what, if we don't use it for bait, I'll be having it for sashimi for dinner.
We might go halves.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, mate. You're going to have the good fillet, I'll have the other fillet. It's the deal. All right, let's get him in. All right, run!
I don't think it's anything too big.
No, mine feel like a... I feel like I've got a DDX lure or something.
Yeah, I think it might be actually.
I feel like I've got a Rapala.
I feel like seeing they went off as quick as they did together that we might have run across the school of bait.
Kind of thinking that too. Here's yours.
Got a little bit of colour
You
here.
got something there, mate. That's not too bad.
That was very pretty anyway. Oh, little sharky.
Yeah, that's lovely. Nice little Spanish.
Keep his nose pointing my way there, Scott. That's better.
Here we go. Beautiful mackerel, look at that. What's the size limit on these up here, boys?
75.
All right, they look like they're 75, but I think we should put them on the measuring stick anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, fish of that size there is pretty good to eat though, I'd have to say, Toddy.
Yeah, really good eating fish as long as they do go size. We'll check them out and see how we go.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm fingers crossed. In fact, I know how good these things eat. Let's cross our toes, mate.
Definitely, I'm with you. Nice work, Paul.
Good on you, buddy. Beautiful looking fish. I mean, look at them. Absolutely magical. Razor sharp teeth. You want to stay away from that pointy end of the business. And up here, he's 71 centimetres. So, you mate,
While he's fresh.
while he's fresh and alive, see you
There
later.
he goes, beautiful.
I'm hoping to get one on the wind in.
He actually came up when he hit that, he came out. I thought it was the lure popping the surface,
Same.
and he come up through that jet wash on the prop.
He kept knocking it.
He did, didn't he? Yeah, I thought so. He didn't look real big, did he?
No, he didn't look too big at all, actually, but he had a couple of swipes at it.
He did.
There'll be sharks in his body.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
There he
surprised if
comes.
I've got half of him here.
Oh, no.
So he just got very fast a minute ago, and now he's slowed right down. So I think we might just have half of him at the moment.
This is the beauty of mackerel fishing, is you just don't know exactly what or how you're going to do it. And this is the fish coming in now. Oh, he's been tail hooked.
Yeah. Oh no, he is coming in backwards
Yeah, he
too.
is.
Yeah. Got him.
You got him, mate. Hang on, we'll get that hook out of there.
It's only a little guy.
Yeah, you want to be careful of that.
Ooh.
Hey!
Yeah, don't play that.
No. Why be like that? Okay, clear of the hook. Oh, let him go.
Go another measure with him.
Yeah, we know he's not going to be 75. He's 71.
No,
Just
it's a beautiful little fish though.
oh, all right, let's get him back in the drink so he swims away beautifully. There he goes.
Yeah, beautiful.
So I've got to ask you the question, when we are trolling, I've noticed your rod's getting hit regularly
Yeah.
and you keep it in really close. For
Yeah.
people at home, why do you keep your lure literally 10 feet behind the boat?
Look, it's probably just good luck. I must be honest with
Yeah.
fishing with you, Paul. But mate, yeah, look, I like to keep it short on the short quarter there. We
Yeah.
always run one short and one long, especially on the turns. It means that the lures can cross over without actually fouling each other on the lines.
Yeah, okay.
But I like the short corner because the lure sits down in underneath the prop wash.
Yep.
And I think it gets a bit of different light reflection and everything on it from the prop wash as well, and excites the fish a little bit more because it works.
And it shows the fish aren't scared of noise of engine, of propeller, or anything foreign like that in their domain. And also, you know, listening to what, you know, Captain Gordon at the front saying, we're coming on a bommy, there's bait fish, a rise off the bottom is enough to capture the fish and bring them up to our lures.
Yeah, definitely that little bit of pressure, a little bit of life, holding a bit of bait. We drove past some debris floating in the water there before too, and you and I joked that it might have acted as a little fad, and yeah,
caught a fish.
50 metres later, there's a fish on. So yeah, definitely did the job.
It's a good tip for everyone back home. It's just if you see something floating in the water, you know, whether it's it could be a bottle as what we saw, it could be a football, could be a bit of whatever, rubbish, debris. On the surface, it is a fish attracting device or fish aggregating device. So if you see something, have a crack at it. Throw a live bait, throw a lure, troll past it. You never know your luck. Speaking of trolling, mate.
Let's get back into it.
I'm hoping there's a bigger one.
Come on, you could convert me to this yet if we can get a decent sized fish.
I know, you're not really a troller, are you?
No, I'm not.
Only on the internet.
Yeah.
Beauty. Thing is, when you are fishing, grab a cushion. We've got them at Anaconda. They're going to save your belly and your groin a lot of pain. Toddy, this is the benefit of trolling, mate. Now, I know you're a passionate troller of the lures out the back. You know, you're getting into it. And what excites you about trolling, mate?
The long breaks in between catching fish.
Yep.
But we haven't endured too many of them today, luckily.
No. Well, the thing is, if you're trolling when there's fish, it sort of is exciting.
Exactly. And look, as we'd mentioned previously as well, Paul, we work towards see fish, catch fish.
Yeah.
So we work really hard to, here we go.
Nice.
Another little school-sized Spanish.
But that's the beauty, you're right. See fish, catch fish, you know, don't drive away from the fish, really, do you?
No, exactly. And if you're in the right areas, you'll be able to catch fish on the surface and on the bottom as well.
Yep.
And we'll definitely fish this this similar ground on the bottom too. But yeah, it's a whole lot of fun at the moment with these guys coming on board.
That's it. Spanish mackerel, everybody. Look at the teeth on that. Absolute chompers, mate. You wouldn't want to get your hand caught around that thing,
No,
would you?
definitely not. Definitely not.
Well, we certainly have had fun, and we've got that beautiful longtail tuna. I think we might head back to the kitchen and give that a little bit of a touch up. What do you think?
Sounds perfect, mate. Your shout for a first drink?
Oh, mate, I reckon. Do you want to kiss him goodbye?
Just from here.
See you, champion. There you have it, everybody. It certainly was a lot of fun out here trolling with Toddy, just enjoying it. And that's the tip. If you're going out there and you are actually finding birds, you're seeing what nature has given you and the science of signs, whether it's birds, bait fish, showering, anything like that. Mate, even in the estuary, so flatted, Barramundi, Brim, Trevally, everything.
Fishing those ledges and drop-offs and things, weed bank edges where you know you're going to have, you know, predatory fish and bait fish interacting with each other. Definitely the place to be.
From the expert's mouth. Here's some tips for you to get you underway the next time you're stepping outside trolling.
I choose to use a 10 to 15 kilo overhead combo. 2 foot of wire traces, generally enough. Range of diving lures to suit the depth and where the fish are going to be sitting. Your troll speed should be around 6 knots. Work those current lines and bait balls. Good luck.
And of course, thanks for watching Step Outside YouTube channel for lots of cooking and fishing action. Like, subscribe, and of course comment for more catches like this and cooking recipes.